Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the latest tech tip from Modern Home Systems. Siri is a part of the operating system on the iPhone and iPad that works as an intelligent personal assistant and knowledge navigator. What's also great about Siri is that it's hands-free, so you can get your iPhone or iPad to do things for you just by speaking to it. This tech tip is going to focus on taking full advantage of Siri. The first thing we'll want to do is make sure that Siri is enabled. So if we go into Settings, and then in the third grouping we tap on General, and then at the top of the second grouping is Siri. So if yours is disabled, like mine is here, tap on the switch to enable it. The phone will double check that we want to enable Siri, so tap on Enable Siri, and now Siri is on. To activate Siri, press and hold the Home button at the bottom of your iPhone. And then to deactivate, one single click on the same Home button and you're back where you left off, which is the settings of Siri. You'll also notice that by enabling Siri, it brought up some additional settings. The first one is to allow Hey Siri. Now this is a relatively new feature that allows you to activate Siri by simply saying the phrase, Hey Siri. This feature only works while the phone is charging, but can be pretty useful for completely hands-free functionality. The next option down is if you want to change the language of Siri. The one right below that is to change the voice gender of Siri, so if you prefer Siri's voice to have a male tone, you can change it here. The next setting is when you want Siri to speak back to you. The options are Always and Hands-Free Only. If you select Hands-Free Only, Siri will only speak audibly to you when the phone is in hands-free mode, like connected to the car via Bluetooth. Otherwise, you have to read Siri's responses. So let's keep that checked on Always. The last setting here is for My Info. If you have added yourself into your contacts, which I recommend, you can assign that contact card as My Info so that Siri's responses and recommendations are more specific to you. So now let's explore some things we can do with Siri. Since I'm using an iPhone, why don't we have Siri make a phone call? So if we press and hold the Home button, you'll notice a beep and the words "What can I help you with?" appear on the screen. And tell Siri who you want to call. Now since my phone is charging, I can activate Siri by saying, Hey Siri, and then be even more specific and tell Siri to call Modern Home Systems on speakerphone. This comes in very handy to do things completely hands-free. One thing Siri is great with is making location-based reminders. What I can do is say, remind me to call Steve when I get home. Siri has you confirm the reminder, and then when I get home, I'm reminded to call Steve. Siri is also great for answering questions. So you can ask things like, what is the weather like tomorrow? Or what is the square root of 144? What time do the Giants play today? Siri is more than happy to answer these questions for you. If you ever want more suggestions on how you can use Siri, when you activate Siri, there is a question mark at the bottom left of the display. If you tap the question mark, there's a list of different things you can use Siri for. That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, give us a call, or feel free to stop in for a visit.